Okay, hopefully this is recording. My camera seems to be doing something here. Anyway, I have some more interesting and unusual and unique pickups for you today. Actually for me, but to show you today, and eventually I've got a video project in the works, which is a one-of-a-kind thing. Hopefully I won't spoil it with something in the background here. No, it's not on screen, but it's somewhere near here, and if it might be partially autograph related. We'll see how that goes. I'm compiling some data on this video, so it should be interesting. But I have yet another package from France. No, I did not keep the envelope. I kept the envelope, I just don't know where I put it. And I got a package, or I mean an envelope from New York. So we'll start with a New York one first here. This is a picture I have not seen before. This is on a California Angels 1986 postcard. One of those team issued things that might have gone in a fan pack or souvenir type thing. Go to the ballpark. I don't really know the whole story on this one, but it is signed by none other than Gary Lucas. That's the kind of thing that you will not find in the trading card database. I don't know how many of these are out there, how many sets there are. People have even seen these. I have a few postcards. He's one that will sign through the mail, so if you could find this particular card, I just thought it's a unique addition to my Lucas PC. Yes, I'm still working on that. And then that came out of New York. It was like $1 something plus. I mean, I was the only bidder on that. I mean, who would want that really? So again, I said I got some pictures and postcards out of New York, or not New York, France again. I ordered these on the 2nd, and they didn't take very long to get here. This one is quite damaged. It's got some sort of markings on the back, I don't know what, but very, very damaged. I'm not sure if it was trimmed or what happened. There's an autograph that went off the page. Oh, I spoiled it. It's an autograph. This is Jean-Claude Thillier. I'm not sure. He's a cyclist, probably from the 70s is my guess. Somewhere in the mid-70s, that would be my guess. Interesting picture there, and it's signed in red. I believe that's, not sure if it was signed to anybody, but it was only like $1 or $2 for that one. Free shipping, so I decided I would get that one. Very beat up. There's another seller that has a bunch of these, but shipping is not too kind through that particular vendor. Overseas, you just get who knows what. So most of these ones that I have purchased are a certain theme here, and I'll show those in a minute here. This is what they call, again, another real photo postcard. The carte postale on the back of it with a inventory number. Those wipe off right well with a right eraser. This is a very nice picture of a man and a lady right there. I think she's got a plaid jacket, and I think if you looked carefully, his hat is plaid as well, so that's pretty neat to have that one. Again, $1.12 I think for that one. And then this one here has a little bit of writing on the back of it, but it's so tiny. It looks like it says 1907. I can't tell if it's a 9, a 4, or 7. A lot of people write their numbers strangely overseas, or differently, not to say strangely. But it looks like a 9, a 4, and a 7. I cannot read that tiny print there. Anyway, it predates World War I believe, and it's a nice postcard of a bunch of soldiers. That may be the only one in existence, no idea. Maybe they gave one to each one of these guys, and there's still a couple copies out there. But I've looked on the U.S. sites, and a lot of people want between $5 and $15 or something like that. Here's yet another postcard of a group of soldiers. That's really pretty neat. Whether they went through World War I, who knows? Kind of reminds me of the young Indiana Jones with his friend Remy, the French dude. I can't remember if he's French or Belgian. This one's really pretty neat. I'm not sure if there's it was just quality control on the back of it. The back or something's a little crooked. It's hard to say that, but the paper's a little off on the back there. But this is Royal Engineers, driver of Royal Engineers. So an English postcard that came from that seller. Again, staining is a big deal to some people, but still neat picture. And again, that was about $1.12. That was far off in the distance of his listing, so it took some doing to find that. That was pretty neat. And then I've got some here that have people's names on it. A lot of the French postcards have the stamp on the front, And this is kind of neat, a bunch of officers, and it's got some signatures and some writing on the back of it here. And I accidentally forgot to order a couple more that he had in inventory, and they're actually still there. All of the postcards that were via auction disappeared, had 1 or 2 or 3 bids on it, but the ones that were by it now did not. Maybe they couldn't identify these, I don't know. And then we have another one. I need a magnifying glass to see this. I could use that new tool that I got. I don't know if this would show up anything, probably not. I don't know. I got too much fractional light on there. But there's another one here, that's kind of a neat one. And then I believe those perhaps are their names on the back. I don't know, first names or last names, approximately where they're at on the picture. It doesn't have their full names, so no idea who they are. And then the last one here is, I think it's the last one here. Oh no, I got 2 more here. Here's another one with the guy's name, or their regiment on there, but it's got kind of a shine on it, so it may be impossible to read. That's actually in the photograph. And these are quite unique and unusual, and they need to be protected in plastic holders. I should not be touching them with my hands have been washed. They just look a little dingy. And then this one has another stamp on it. This could be from 1908. It's really hard to read the dates there, but could very well be. And there's the back of this one, and they have some large muskets or rifles there. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. I mean, you know, if you found American pictures like this, they would go for who knows what, if they're identifiable. But because these are not identifiable, they didn't go for very much. So really neat additions to my postcard collection. Stay tuned for some more new, unique and unusual projects and videos this year. Is what I'm trying to do. Is one of my New Year's resolutions is to change up some of the content on this channel a little bit. Just still doing mostly cards. And I have an order from Burbank Sports Cards on the way, just, you know, a $10, $12 order or something like that. So hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.